Hi, I'm Joe Polizzi, and this is the Content Inc. podcast. 5 minutes every Monday for content creators who desire to be content entrepreneurs. If making money with your content seems like an uphill battle, I have very good news for you. The 2023 Content Entrepreneur Research is out. Coaching, books, and online courses are the top 3 most profitable and most utilized tactics to monetize content. So follow the research. Turning your content into a printed book with Lulu has never been easier. Go ahead and create a free account at lulu.com today. So like most others in the marketing space, I've been watching the launch of Meta's new Twitter competitor, Threads, very closely. Actually, it was less than 24 hours after launch when Robert Rose and I went on the air for This Old Marketing to discuss the whole thing. If you want to check that out, just go to thisoldmarketing.com. For newbies, last week Meta, the parent of Facebook and Instagram, launched a new social media app called Threads. Basically, it's Twitter from 2008. The week of May 26th, there were rumors about Meta launching something like this, and on that date, I made another big prediction that Meta was just poking the Elon Musk bear and would never really launch something as silly as Twitter, which has a horrible business model in my opinion. It would just be a waste of time. So if Meta decided to launch such a thing, I said they should call it InstaFlop because it would be an instant flop for sure, and playing off the Instagram name a bit, clever, whatever. Well, I was most definitely wrong, and now I see the light. So some thoughts. Number 1. On the podcast, I said that Threads would have more users in the United States than Twitter by the end of July. Pulling from Instagram's 2 billion plus user base makes this pretty easy to accomplish. Wow, was I off on this. In 5 days, Threads hit the 100 million user mark. Twitter has less than 80 million users in the US, by the way. Whether they keep the users is one thing, but social media growth like this has never been seen before. And just for reference, it took ChatGPT 2 months to get to 100 million users. According to the company, they aim to be the public conversation app with 1 billion people on it. So far, it looks like they might make that happen. Now, number 2. Threads won't need to monetize the site for the time being, and they honestly never have to. It's a data and loyalty play. Now, this is where I was wrong before. The Twitter advertising model just doesn't work. Ads on Twitter never perform well compared to Facebook and Instagram, and subscription and verification on that platform is still up in the air. Thus, I figured Meta would stay away from it. But if they decide not to advertise on Threads, I think it's brilliant. First, when you sign up to Threads, you basically sign away your firstborn in the form of data. You give Threads the right to take every little bit of data they have on you, which will help them create better ads on Facebook and Instagram. Also, the more time you spend with Meta's products, the better for Meta. Now, when I was at Content Marketing Institute, we knew our best customers came from those who engaged with us on at least 3 platforms. For example, a podcast, a blog, webinar, newsletter, magazine, any 3 would do. More usage equals more loyalty, and if that's all Threads did, it may be good enough. So a data and loyalty play. But it also seems to be driving Meta verification, which gives you the blue check mark on Facebook, Instagram, and now Threads. So there is a bit of a revenue play here. Number 3. Twitter has gone from $44 billion in value to easily less than $5 billion. There's a case to be made that it's worth more to Elon to just scrap it and take the loss, although he won't do that because of the other investors. Simply put, Twitter can't match Threads because Twitter has to make money from the app and Threads does not have to. It's like competing against a nonprofit organization. Number 4. Mark Zuckerberg thanks his God every night that Elon Musk bought Twitter. If Elon didn't buy Twitter, Threads would not exist, in my opinion. Now, I don't talk about this much, but in 2009, I attended a content marketing in-person event, and it was terrible. And if I didn't go to that event, I probably would have never been compelled to launch Content Marketing World about a year later. I think the same thing happened for Mark Zuckerberg. He saw Elon destroying Twitter, and the light bulb came on. After Zuck's metaverse pivot, he desperately needed a win, and Elon gave him one. And in summary, I've seen some mixed reviews about Threads. Some people are complaining about seeing people in their stream that they shouldn't be there. Others love it because it reminds them of Twitter pre-2010. Now, it's early yet, so no one really knows. But I'm not an Elon fan, so if he takes the loss on this one, I won't be crying about it. And finally, I just want to say that if I'm on Threads, I'm tweeting. And I don't care if I'm right or not. Good luck.